Welcome, citizens, to this new episode. Take a look at these clips to see what's ahead in this episode. This one. Oh geez! Oh man, that's exciting. Alright, so, not sure. Ooh, 18 levels. Welcome to the episode. Not sure if this will be part of the recording or not, because I want to make that zombie farm. And I suppose. And I want to do it off camera, lest it be super boring. So I will just do a little bit of enchanting. Oh yes, that's right, I forgot to do this. Yeah, whatever. Which I said I was going to do last episode, I believe. And I didn't. However, I'll do it this episode. We can get some more XP. Which, hopefully, will garner us some, yay, fortune pickaxes. I doubt, however, that this will, I need to stop doing that. Those are worthless. Yes, I will stop wasting those. 15 levels. Yeah, I'll just do this one. So, oh geez! Oh man, that's exciting. I doubt this will be. Wow! I can now, can now get that. Whatchamacallit? What is it? Ender chest. I wonder if I should. Because I was going to save all of my ender pearls for the end portal. Yeah, I don't know. An ender chest is much better though. Yeah, I don't know. I am not sure. Who knows? I will worry about that later. Right now, I am going to try to build that zombie villager farm thing. Whoops. Which I'll probably time lapse. So in this episode, you may again see that I tried to have those speed transitions between sped up material and not sped up material. And in this episode also, the speeds are just ramped up to the extreme because I had so much material that I just had to try to fit in this episode. 3 hours of stuff. Usually it's only like an hour or so, depending, for other episodes. But this one I just wanted to get the farm done and do it just in one episode. Stop horsing around, as they say, as the youth says. And So to get that in this one episode, I spread it up to 16 versus the usual 4. So four times the speed, which definitely makes it difficult to see. You get a little tidbit, but that's it. So it's more of just a completionist thing, I think. I did everything, and this is me doing it all. So if you really wanted to, you could slow it down and watch it. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you have the time and the desire, go ahead, I guess. Though I doubt few, if any, will. And for that, I'm a little happy, because that would be terrible to waste that time. And I think for most of this episode, geez, except for the first bit you just heard, I'll probably have to voice over because I was just in build mode. So most of the time I wasn't talking. I'm just thinking about how can I make this work, or what's going on here, or is this even a good idea? A short answer, no, it's not. Which I'll probably talk about later, but it didn't pan out as I thought it would. Even though uh, when all was said and done, it did it did push those villagers into separate cells with which I could uh, I don't know, not immune, what is that? Immunization? No. Cure them. Yes, I could cure them, but it didn't work.
I don't understand.
So in this bit, I leave I leave the zombie farm because I'm having trouble with how best to do the water for the collection stream. And I can't remember how I did it, so I go back to my skeleton farm with disaster results to try to figure out how I did it there. And that's what this is.
Oh no. Oh no. No!
Welcome, because this is going to be a long chat with just two of us, probably. Well, probably only two maximum, me and who's ever listening, but you're only ever listening by yourself. Probably. So no matter how many views it gets, it's probably just the two of us at one point, I guess, in a way. It doesn't matter. Anyway, unnecessary tangent. But I died, as you saw, while trying to figure out how best to do the water right before the water stream collection, which I ended up going into the Nether, which maybe you'll see in sped up form of me trying to get some glowstone for redstone lamps, so that I can finally create a, what is that? Uh, a way to turn the spawners on and off. I put that in the zombie farm, which is kind of a waste because come to realize that spawners, zombie spawners, don't actually spawn villagers because the spawn egg that uses them is completely different. And while I was in creative, I happened to see this. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird that they're different spawn eggs. But, who cares? That shouldn't matter. And then after I got this all built, I'm like, yeah, this isn't half bad. It's working. Not as efficiently as I would like because I didn't have as many sticky pistons as I needed. Uh, I actually, luckily, uh, found some slimes as I was coming to my spawner, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is lucky!" So I killed it, got 3 slime balls. So I didn't have to use my other weird method of having to reset the system every time because I would just have a regular piston or some other method that didn't use pistons. So I had 3 good chambers with that I could just kill the zombies and it would automatically reset, which was pretty great until I realized zombie villagers don't spawn from the spawner. And well, what really happened is well, not really, but I mean, I recalled, I was like, well, I've killed a lot of zombies from this spawner. It's kind of weird that I haven't seen a villager zombie. And then it occurred to me, maybe I remember hearing an update where they changed this because I had an old world. And I thought, well, luckily this world has villagers in it, that I can breed. So it doesn't matter that they're changing. Well, lo and behold, years and years later, here I am in a freaking ocean biome with no villagers, no nothing, and this is the only source that I thought I could get them from. Alas, I cannot. So I have to go back to what I should have done in the very beginning. 3 spawners later, and one's destroyed. Of just uh, having a space where I can just spawn mobs and then kill them. And that little stutter or freeze back there, I have no idea what happened. I don't know. I tried to fix it, didn't know. But it's just a little burnt when you're like, what's this? It's not spit up. It's like frozen. Who knows? I don't know. And this is all just a slew of failure. So I'm like, whatever. And this is me putting in the lamps, getting that to work, which it does work, which I'm pretty excited about. That at least works. I can turn it on and off. So I got enough with my silk touch. Oh, that's another thing. I I don't know why I was stupid enough to not put that silk touch because it came up silk touch, so I knew I would have gotten silk touch, and there's only silk touch 1, so I don't need a bunch of them to combine them. So I should have put it on a diamond pickaxe, and then I would have just had, maybe I would have gotten efficiency, maybe not, who knows. But at least I would have had silk touch on a diamond pickaxe. Now it's on an iron pickaxe. This is whatever. Crappy, but it is what it is. But with that silk touch pickaxe, I ended up getting quite a bit, maybe 22 things of glowstone, which allowed me to make quite a few 22 redstone lamps, which is enough to do my skeleton farm. Basically, I just have to set that. I have to set that up and bring that up to where I stand and kill the skeleton. So probably do that episode 15, 16. I don't think I really want it to take priority over this mob farm I should have made a while ago. which I think I'll just have a platform and maybe try to get villager zombies over to my side and then just chuck some weakness and apple them up and hope it works. Hope they don't despawn and go from there. I think that's really my only option. I don't want to spend a bunch of nights just boating back and forth to my island hoping I find one. So as I mentioned before, I don't talk at all, I think, in this clip, but I try to show how the mob farm is actually working and well, not how I put it together, because it's pretty straightforward, just mob farm. And it goes into a singular area. They go up a pretty short water stream, and then they come through, and I can see them with this fence before they go into their chambers for killing or curing. But since there are no villager zombies, I'm not going to cure anything, sadly. So you can see them come through, and then they fall into those little chambers where they stand on a pressure plate, and uh, a sticky piston pushes a block over there so they can't leave and nothing can get in. And then I kill them, and bada boom, bada bang, and they get off the pressure plate, and the piston retracts and opens that area, that chamber for another zombie. Pretty simple. And, well, two got in there somehow, who knows. Well, nothing's perfect. Well, this isn't perfect at least. But I also do find another a jockey, chicken jockey, which I mentioned, I think, in episode 13 or 12, that I happen to have another method of getting spider jackies. So yeah, there it is right there. And, oh no, it's not. That was just a... fooled myself. That was just a regular zombie. And the, 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 the chicken just is quickly separated from the little smaller zombie. And it just runs around. It ends up getting stuck. I don't know how. But after this clip, you'll see once I speed up again that it got stuck in the little water tunnel. I don't know how. I'm not sure. Maybe it went up the scaffolding, if it can. But I'm assuming it will despawn. So I decided I don't really want to name it and try to have it breed with another one, and you know. So then I turn it off, just kill these last zombies, and sadly go back to my base to finish the episode because I realized that this whole 3-hour endeavor is a waste, and I now have to build another mob farm with a much more difficulty of getting a villager because I can't separate the mobs anyway. I don't have villagers, I don't have cats, I don't have wolves. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully it goes well. Here's the last little clip before the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. If I didn't say so. If I did, well, bam, you get it again. I think soon, yep. No, I just killed some last chicken. Or not chickens. There was the chicken. I killed some zombies. There was the chicken that somehow got stuck in there. Nighttime, sadly, no villager zombie, though there were a lot of zombies. Go to bed, get myself a little shell, though I can't find the heart of the sea, sadly. No conduit. But do some enchanting, nothing good. And that finishes the terrible spawner. Goodbye!